Do you want me to warm you up some food? Apologize to who? And she was like, hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be about my makeup routine recently, but we're gonna kick it up a notch and sprinkle in a little story time in there. And this story is juicy, y'all. It's about the time I got my Haitian mother to apologize. If you knew around here, girl, Haitians do not apologize, and I'm sure it's the same for Caribbeans in general or just Africans. I talked about this in my stories on Instagram, and someone said there must be something in the water because apologizing is not in their DNA, which is why this is a huge deal. I honestly, I don't know if my mom has ever apologized prior to this. I am putting all her business out there, and she's probably gonna be really mad at me if she sees this video, but they need to know. They need to know that it's not right, okay? And they also need to know that it's not a weakness to apologize to your kids. We're all human. I need to hurry up because I have a photographer coming to the house to take some nice juicy holiday pictures for the holidays. I need to get myself together and I don't even know where to start. Let's start with sunscreen. And y'all, let me show you something about this sunscreen, okay? I am going to put it on generously and I'm gonna show you what happens. You see that? You see how it's going on clear? Oh, girl. You see this? Girl, you don't need to be walking around like Casper the Ghost with your sunscreen, okay? Get you some. But this story actually happened probably a couple of months ago. I was decluttering my beauty room / office, and this is so ghetto. My foundation is almost done. That's how you know that I love this. I don't think I've ever finished a whole bottle of a foundation, and I already bought another one just so I have it on deck. The Haitian in me needs to get to the bottom of this entirely, okay? Let's not play. So I was decluttering my little beauty room, minding my business, and if you guys know me, I am very much a lot like my mom. At least that's what I've learned over the years. She loves products, she loves hair care, skincare, whatever products, give it to her. And I'm the same way. The only issue though now is that I get a bunch of products from brands and in PR, which I'm very grateful for, obviously. But my mom doesn't understand that I need to keep a rotation going. First of all, I need to use the products or post about them or donate them. I gotta do something. I can't just hoard all of these products out here. For who? I'm only one body. I'm very much team, let's share. Me and my mom's, obviously we both love products, so we might as well pass the love around, you know? But still, sometimes it still gets a little overwhelming, especially when it comes to like hair products. We only have 2 head of hairs, okay? And the thing with my mom is that she also likes to use her oils and her do-it-yourself products. So it's like, well, if you're not gonna use some of these products, I'm gonna have to donate them. My mom felt some sort of way about that though, because she is Haitian and they don't like to get rid of anything. I don't know if it's the same way in your household, girl, but for Haitians, they don't get rid of anything. They have things from 1990 sitting around, especially if it was gifted, they are keeping it forever. And not only am I not like that, I don't like keeping things forever, but I've also been kind of like downsizing. I don't want to say on the minimalist journey, but I want to make sure that everything that I have at my house is intentional. I have it for a reason. What is that? What the hell? It's adding joy. It's adding something to my life. I don't want to keep a bunch of stuff just for the sake of keeping them, especially if there is no hope of me ever using them. How does that make sense? Because somebody else could enjoy, could use it, etc. All that to say is to paint a picture as to the conversation that was happening between me and my mom when I was decluttering my little room, trying to get rid of some products. She was almost upset. Y'all, all of my makeup utensils, brushes, everything is so dirty, it's actually disgusting. So she was taking it almost personally that I was getting rid of some of these things, but we're not using them fast enough. There's still things coming. So the conversation was a little difficult, but she ended up saying something that was mean, and I'm not gonna tell you exactly what she said because, you know, privacy, but it really hurt my feelings. It cut me deep and I didn't like it. Young Jen would have just taken it. Of course, you don't talk back to adults, you don't disrespect them, quote unquote. So I would have just swallowed it. She hurt my feelings, I'll get over it. But older Jen who's been in therapy, Jen who is 32 years old, was like, hang on, why should I accept this? So I said something and I wasn't mean, obviously. I said that you hurt my feelings, I didn't appreciate what you said, I think you should apologize. Immediately she got defensive. Apologize to who? She started playing the victim, and I was like, you know what, the conversation is over. We're gonna have to end it here because, like I told you, you hurt my feelings when you said this and you don't want to take any kind of accountability for it, so we don't need to continue. the conversation ended. It is what it is. I continued decluttering my room in peace because that's what I wanted to do anyway. I'm not gonna die from my mom hurting my feelings, but it's always nice when someone takes accountability when they do something that is hurtful. Now, I have to give you a little background a little bit. My relationship with my mother has been an interesting one, to say the least, okay? I think a lot of us can relate with how our parents raise us, the hardship that we've all gone through in terms of emotional intelligence, feeling like we can't really talk to our parents or feeling kind of distant. But over the years, I've made a lot of effort, especially with the help of therapy, to get closer to my mom. She's the only parent I have left, so I do value the relationship that we have. And I want us to have a good relationship, which is why I felt even more hurt by what she said. Because we have been getting closer to each other, you know what I mean? We took a whole mother-daughter trip earlier this year where we spent like 13 days traveling with each other. Can you imagine? With your parent. It's a big deal. And I actually felt like it went really well. We got closer, we shared, I learned so much about her, and I kind of feel like she learned a lot about me too. So of course, it hurt me even deeper that she'd rather just not talk to me versus apologize. So it is what it is, whatever. Couple minutes go by, maybe like 10 minutes or so, and she comes back and she's like, do you want me to warm you up some food? Classic Black mother apology. Now, if she was going to make me some Haitian food from scratch, you feel me? I'm talking about 1 or 2 day affair, then I probably would have considered it. I'm not even gonna lie. But she offered to microwave me some food. What? I can do that myself. So I was like, no thank you. And I actually told her that is not an apology. Anyway, she was like, okay, you tripping, whatever. Of course, again, not taking any kind of accountability, kind of brush it off, and it is what it is. So it was what it was, okay? We didn't really talk for the rest of the day. She avoided me, I avoided her. Classic Haitian style conflict, okay? Now, the next day we got up and she asked me to do something for her, something like that. And I was like, I could do it for her, or I can demand my apology. And guess which way I went? I demanded my apology. That's right. I was like, I could do this for you. I only do things for my friends, and you're not my friend because you hurt my feelings and did not want to apologize. I wanted it to be clear. I didn't want any type of confusion, like, I don't know why you're acting this way, da da da. So she, of course, did not apologize. She was like, you still on that? Yes, I'm still on that. It doesn't just go away. It doesn't just disappear because you decided that it should go away. So mind you, this is like a full 24 hours later. And the thing is, at this point in my life, I kind of feel like the tables have turned a little bit. And it's good. I would want the same for my kids. Well, I'm not dependent on my mother anymore. Ooh, God, okay. I gotta keep going. I feel like I am rushing. Let me quickly put on some eyeshadow. Do we go with gold? I always do gold. I'm actually gonna go with this burgundy color. Ooh. With my mom not talking to me or giving me attitude, if anything, I feel like it's hurting her more than it's hurting me. My life is gonna keep going. That's kind of like how I saw it. I was like, I'm gonna hold my position, see what happens. If she apologizes, great. If not, hopefully it's a learning opportunity for both of us. Ignored me that day. She said she wasn't gonna apologize. So okay, whatever, don't apologize. Made some good progress. If I could only open this, now I can keep gossiping. Oh no, I will have to come back and finish gossiping because she's here. Do you know how to put on eyelashes?
Yeah, I used to do makeup.
Ah! Excuse me? You wanna say what's up?
What's up, YouTube? This is me and Jan, Amy Jules Photography. I'll let your girl.
Gang gang. I know, I can't talk when I do this. But look at the mess I made.
Don't worry, that can be edited out. No, she doesn't smell.
Cause I'm Haitian. I don't like that dog smell either.
But no, that dog.
Like, you're cute, but you stink. Do I look good? Yes, I look okay. Okay, so I'm back. I don't love this lipstick with the eye makeup that I did because it's like pink and orange red. Although I love the lipstick by itself. I will link it down below, girl. It's perfect for the holidays. Black girl friendly. It's such a great dupe for Ruby Roo by MAC. I don't even know where we left off. You're like, oh my god, Jen, your hair is looking amazing. Well, my hair is a twist out and the video is likely not going to be up before this one. But it's a must watch. It's, oh, my hair is so soft. My hair is like 10 days old right now and it's still so soft, still so defined. I want to continue to postpone my wash day, but I know I shouldn't be doing that. Anyways, let's get back to the story. I I think we got to the next day. My mom ignoring me is not going to do anything to me. That's what I've realized in my old age. You know, the attitude, the threats, they don't actually do anything. You're not gonna kill me for real. So let's be grown about this. So 48 hours later, we are still on that. At least I am still on that. Because I've realized that's how it's always been taken care of. When something happens, and they are going to happen, it's okay to, well, it's not okay, but you are going to hurt someone's feelings, especially someone that you're in a close relationship with. You know, your husband, brother, sister, mother, parents, aunts. Something's going to happen where maybe you acted a little bit out of emotions, or maybe something happened that day, you weren't having a good day, and you're gonna ruffle each other's feathers. And it's okay to say, hey, you know what, my bad. That's the whole point. It's about being emotionally intelligent enough to realize when you hurt someone that you love, and because you love them and because you care for them, to say, you know what, that wasn't my intention, I'm sorry. So 48 hours later, she needed something. And it's so ironic because as much as she'll give me attitude or ignore me or not talk to me or whatever, she'll still need things and she'll still shamelessly ask for them, you know? In my mind, I'm like, if I'm not your friend or if I don't want to talk to you, I'm not asking you for nothing, you know? So it's very interesting how she was acting. 48 hours later, she needed something that I actually did not have. So I told her, I don't have it, but if I did have it, I wouldn't give it to you because I'm not your friend. Immediately, she tried to change the conversation and trying to say that I was being disrespectful, that I was in the wrong. And I'm like, actually, I don't think so. That's not what we're gonna do today. She was fully aware of what was going on because I made it very clear that I wanted an apology because she was hurtful and hurt my feelings. It was a direct connection as to what I wanted from her. So it wasn't even like, you don't understand, I don't get it, why are you being this way? She knew, she just didn't really want to apologize for it. So I told her, I'm like, this is what you do when you love someone. If you hurt their feelings, you have to at least own up to it. So eventually she was like, okay. She gave in. She was like, I apologize. If da-da-da-da-da, but da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, there is no if and buts. It's not like you don't know why you're apologizing. And I could tell that she was struggling with it though, because it's really difficult for them to apologize. I feel like they see it as a weakness, right? Especially apologizing to someone that is younger than them. There's a whole dynamic in the Haitian community where it's like you gotta respect your elders, you can't talk to your elders a certain way, etc. But I think they take it too far where you can't talk to someone that's older than you, period. We can talk. I'm not being disrespectful. I wasn't being mean. I was calmly talking to her and I could see the block. I can see how challenging it was for her. So I explained to her and I'm like, listen, apologizing to someone doesn't make you weak. If anything, it empowers you because you are coming from a space where you realize that you did wrong and that you want to mend the relationship because it's valuable to you. It doesn't make you a weak person. Like, she was just connecting dots from here to Timbuktu, girl. And I was like, we don't even need to do all of that. It doesn't have to be connected to every little thing that happened back in the day. What I did for you, didn't do for you. I carried you for 9 months. Irrelevant, Your Honor. Eventually, I got the apology. And I'm very proud to say that I got the apology. And that's what I wanted to come and talk to you guys about, because if we have a better level of understanding of how to treat people that we love, how we treat people that we care about, I think it's our responsibility to teach them. Yes, we're younger. Yes, maybe they are stuck in their ways. It just doesn't feel right with me to allow my mom to continue to do the things that she has always done and that has always been hurtful to us. And it's not to be mean. I'm not trying to bash or shade my mom or anything. My mom is a wonderful person, especially underneath the layers of toxicity. She's a wonderful person. We have so much in common, and I didn't even realize how much we had in common and how much our personality clicked until I took that mother-daughter trip that I told you guys about earlier. We were together for 13 days and I was like, my God, we have fun. We like the same things. We want to do the same things. We enjoy each other's company until these little things happen and it becomes a trigger to me. And what good am I doing if I just allow these things to continue, especially if I know better? I think the older generation, like, who are they around, right? They are around other people that are in their circle that A, will support their behavior, their toxic behavior, or B, will just say that that's how they are, that's how they always been, so they'll take that behavior. And then there's us, who is the younger generation, I feel like we have a better grip on emotional intelligence, or at least understand how important it is. And if we're not teaching them, if we're not at least drawing some boundaries and saying, hey, listen, I'm not gonna allow you to go past that point anymore because that's hurtful, because that's not right, because that's not how you treat people. If we're not at least drawing these boundaries, then who will? Who's gonna hold them accountable? And that was my point. That's the reason why I stood my ground this time around. I was like, no, you're not gonna say what you just said and continue like you didn't say what you just said. And she knew right away, because we had this moment where we both paused. Like, I was like, what? And she was like, and I was like, what? And she was like, and I was like, no, we are gonna address this today. Although I didn't get the I apologize or I'm sorry period, I got the I'm sorry but if. But I explained to her, I'm like, this isn't how you apologize to people. You know, if you want to apologize, it's I'm sorry for my action, period. You can't say I'm sorry and then proceed to gaslit the person a little bit, or make them feel guilty, or say that it's their fault, or kind of turn it around and say that you're the victim and they're not. All of that, you're putting yourself deeper into a hole. An apology is just that, I'm sorry for my action, and no, that doesn't make you a weaker person. And yes, she gave me attitude after that for like a week straight. I still feel like she's still a little bit on edge after this interaction that we just had, but hopefully I hope that she realizes that I am grown, and if we're gonna have a relationship at this point, it's going to be a healthy one, or at least we can try to make it a healthy one, and it's also going to be on my terms. Okay, a lot of the time I think it's very difficult for us to talk to our parents, especially given that they have given us everything, and I really appreciate that, but at the same time that doesn't give you a pass. I hope this video empowers you to stand up to your parents, to teach them to do better, because there's so many strained relationships, especially when it comes to parents and children of Caribbeans, Africans, Black Americans parents. I think we have a lot of strained relationship where so much emotion, you know, that's just brewing, and that's been there for so long. And it's unfortunate because I think the relationship that you have with your parents, if you are able to heal that relationship, then it's really going to heal a part of you that you didn't even know needed to be healed. That's what happened to me, at least when I took my trip with my mom, because I at first something that I did for her, because I wanted us to travel and experience the world a little bit, you know, as much as we can. I want us to go around at least together. And then I realized halfway through the trip how much it was healing me. It was healing a young version of me that's just been so hurt and needed to be healed. And I really want to share because I want that for you. And like I said, my relationship with my mom is still ongoing. We're still working on it, but it's been strained for a really long time. And I'm no longer allowing certain things to happen just because I'm young, just because she feels like it, just because whatever. No, we're gonna have a healthy one if we're gonna have one. Thank you so much for watching. Catch up on all the other Vlogmas videos if you haven't done so, okay? Support your girl. Vlogmas is not easy. I am sending love to all the other creators that are doing Vlogmas because, oof, girl, I did it last year and I had a permanent headache towards the end of December. So it's crazy that I'm doing it again, but I enjoyed it so much and I felt like I connected with my audience on a different level, which is why I'm doing it again. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.